This is definitely not easy, guys. This is not easy. Boom, but it's off. What's up, what's up? Here's your timing belt. So, no more misfire codes. Look at this thing. It's idling perfect. Wide open throttle. This is good. What's up, everyone, and welcome back to another video. We got Mike here with MK Tech, and in today's video we're gonna go back to our 2011 Volkswagen EOS. This bad boy right here. You guys remember last time we changed the crankcase valve on it, or you can call it the PCV valve. Let's crank it up one more time to refresh you guys' memory what it's doing right now. In the last video, we put this one together, the aftermarket, original, and aftermarket. And this is what it's doing. I still have the misfire. You guys hear that? So, by saying that, I went ahead and bought a Ram, manufactured, inspected, built by Volkswagen. Let's unpackage it. Let's get into unpackaging. My favorite part. On the package it says Volkswagen Direct Auto Parts from Laredo, Texas. If you need more information after you see it work, message me below or get a hold of me on Instagram. I'll give you more info. Oh, check this out. Nice. Two cozies. Nice. Nah, that's cute. Alright, let's check this out. Oh man, this is nice. Nicely packaged. Let's start. Okay. Okay. German, obviously. Very nice. I mean, this is nice. This is not aftermarket. You can tell right away just because of the feeling of it. Okay, well, this is the original OEM part, so not much here, but I can give you the site where I bought it, and let's see what it's gonna do. Original compared to the aftermarket that we'll put together. Let's take apart the aftermarket that is currently installed. Give me like 2 minutes. Took me like, what, 5 minutes to get this thing off. Maybe even less. So this is the one we just removed. This is the new one. They're identically the same. Even the same part numbers and everything else. The only thing is different with this one, the inside over here, the vent area, it's all aftermarket. So, I mean, I had to take it apart multiple times. Watch my last video. Let's install the new one and see the difference, all right? Very nice, very nice. All right, start with this sensor here. Nice, okay. Nice and easy, nice and easy. And remember, it has 10 bolts, T30. Looks just like this. This is the setup I use, the quickest way. Please hand tighten them first, or hand start them and hand tighten them. Do not try to go ahead and drive them right away, because you will mess things up, man. This is a very sensitive job. I'll be honest with you, you're not supposed to use power tools underneath the hood, period. But this tool, a law of trust, I used it for over 10 years, so I can feel it. It's magical. One more difference that I feel is this gasket, the new gasket, compared this gasket I'm talking about right here. This is the original one that was on here, and you can tell that this gasket, it feels a lot more firmer, like it has a built on it. That's great news. Eliminates vacuum leaks. Excellent. All right, fellas, let's go ahead and knock this out real quick. Guys, be very careful not to miss any bolts because this is very crucial. If you have vacuum leak, it'll cause problems. This won't help if you change it, if you don't tighten it right. 10 bolts all together. Once again, sure you triple, quadruple check every one. Okay. Let's put our coils back on. One, two, and our coil harness. Carefully, make sure they're snugged and plugged in. Okay, and last part. Okay, snap, and snap. We are done. Whew. Let's sink all this in right now. Ooh, man. All right, let's see if this fixes the issue. You guys know what time it is. I'm gonna clear all the codes before we start. So let's do that real quick. Go back, clear faults. Yes, yes. Okay, still got that code. All right, let's crank her. Man, can't say I'm disappointed. I know that's the process of elimination. I know that's all good now. Now it's just a matter of figuring out where is the vacuum leak. And I'm guessing it's probably right here. That gasket right there. Look at all the oil around there. And also that side gasket. I just changed that on the red EOS and it eliminated all the oil leak. So the last thing to do right now to eliminate the misfire is to change that gasket. And what I'm going to do is probably take, bam, probably take this whole cover off right here because I got the new gaskets on there. You see that? It has only driven like maybe not even 50 miles on this new gasket before it got wrecked. So I'm just going to use this so I don't have to purchase anything and see what happens there. But see the oil, it was exactly covered the same way. It was all coming through there. Let's try that. Now I just gotta remember how I took everything apart. All right, vaguely remember here. When removing the timing belt cover, which is this thing right here, there's the two hardest bolts to get to are actually, you'll see one right here, my finger's pointing, and one is right down there, man. So these two hoses, I'm gonna have to zip tie right here so I can get them out of the way, because look at this, boom, go right back in place. This is the toughest part right here. The gasket needs to be changed too right there. There we go, this is off. I forgot exact name for this component. Obviously it's to do with, looks like oil pressure probably. Correct me if I'm wrong. Let's leave that there for now. I got these bolts loose, 1, 2, and 3. 2 more, which are gonna be the harder ones to get to because of these hoses, as I mentioned earlier. This is definitely not easy, guys. This is not easy. Boom, but it's off. What's up, what's up? Here's your timing belt. Okay, fellas. On the fun part. Gotcha. Now I gotcha. Whew. Whew. because of this bolt right here holding us back, man. I had to squeeze into this side. And I finally got it. Okay. Whew. Now let's go removing the other EOS. Let's look at the gasket real quick. I don't know when it's been replaced last, but take a look at that. That's your timing belt, yo. That's your timing belt. Whew. Look at that. That's really cool, huh? So usually when you have oil in your engine, majority of the times it comes from there because of the gasket. Original, the one we're about to install. Look at this gasket. This is the new gasket here. Check it out. This is nice. Compared to this is all bald here. So this gasket is definitely old. Look at the new one again. Bam. Alright, let's get this thing installed. Fun, fun, fun. Let's do this. Okay, it's in. I'm telling you one thing, this is not an easy task. I did drop one bolt, so that's screwed. I have to wait to pick the car up. Oh boy. All right, let's tighten this thing up. Result, new gasket. Dropped one bolt somewhere in the pan over there. I gotta get it out around the carriage cover. Let's give it a crank, see what it does now. So now, one more time, we changed the PCV valve and the timing cover gasket. Major components. By the way, that took me about an hour and a half to do. This is great, man. This is working really good. However, one more thing I forgot. I forgot to change this gasket. So it seems like it slightly still has something that slight misfire, but it could idle out. Because this is not bad at all, man. I'm happy with the end result compared to where it was. Look at that. All right, let me change one more gasket, which will be this gasket right here. This is a new one too. And see if that eliminates that little slight misfire there. Look at that. All right, this will be 3 bolts right here and one more for the dipstick. Actually, I'm not sure if I have to remove the dipstick. Might have to move it back. So let's change that real quick. Okay, decided not to take this thing, change the gasket because this gasket is still in good shape. And I have to take the whole cover off again. I'm not going to. I think it's perfectly fine. Whew, I'm not going that far again. So no more misfire codes. Look at this thing. It's idling perfect. First, I was nervous for a second. I thought it's not going to fix anything, but look at this. Look. Perfect idling car. No check engine, nothing. Great success. Man, this is awesome. Thumbs up, I guess. We got it fixed. I was nervous for a second, but man, playing around a little bit, letting it idle out, and it worked out perfectly fine. Let's go for a little spin and wash the engine. All right. There we go. There we go. One more time. Wide open throttle. This is good. Thank you for watching. If you're not a subscriber, make sure to subscribe to my channel. We will continue. Next is taking apart the bumper, which is right here, and the fender, fixing the control arm and the suspension system. I'm not sure if it's bent. More likely I have to change the whole thing. I gotta find a strut, control arms, tie rod probably. We'll take a look. So I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. This is not as easy as it looks, and it's not that fun. But we'll get to the bottom of this EOS, and we'll have it running shortly. We got what we got. We got to do process of elimination. I'm happy with the result right now, so I can sleep peacefully tonight because I did my best replacing that gasket and the PCV valve. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned on my Z build. I'll have that revealed. Not revealed. I'll give you guys a heads up plan what I'm going to do with it. Love that car though. Great purchase. Peace out, guys. Man, I can't be more happier. It's fixed. Bingo.